It looked like the feds then unsealed the rolling 60s indictment. All the paperwork is unsealed. There's no more black marks on it, no more redacted, or none of that. You can see what's in it. It's celebrities, everything. It mentioned Nipsey Hussle. It looked like once before, Big U might have tried to get Nipsey Hussle killed before. Hit the like button. Goal on this video 1,000 likes. You know that unsealed document kind of shook the whole world up because it mentioned Nipsey in it. You know, it's no rumor. So hit the like button, man. Goal on this video 1,000 likes. Everybody needs to see this. This no rumor. This in the paperwork. Now, it says that Nipsey and Big U did have an issue. You know, Nipsey and Big U was once like brothers. They had an issue. Then it once got to a point where, you know, he tried to get Nipsey Hussle disciplined. Look, Nipsey released a diss song, and it subliminally dissed Big U. Big U thought that song was about him, okay? And I guess he wanted Nipsey Hussle disciplined. You know, we all seen him go to that video shoot and try to get DJ Khaled video shoot shut down and all kind of shit. But in this paperwork, it says that Big U and Nipsey Hussle got in a dispute to the point where LAPD, the Los Angeles police, had to come and stop everything. The police said that it was gunfire. Gunfire had went off. Now, I don't know what they mean by gunfire. Whenever it's a dispute and some gunfire going off, it means people trying to shoot each other, you know. Nipsey Hussle was killed, you know, later on and shit like that in life. It's people that feel like Big U backdoored him, you know. Even though the guy who killed Nipsey Hussle has been arrested, locked up, you know, and people said that he killed Nipsey because Nipsey said he was a snitch and shit like that. So I don't know, you know, that didn't come out, but this paperwork did insinuate that Big U tried to have Nipsey disciplined and then gunfire went off, which means probably tried to have him killed. Now, they ain't got nothing to do with the Big U get him killed or anything. That's not what I'm insinuating, but this paperwork showed that a dispute with them got to the point where weapons was drawn and then weapons was fired. Blah, 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 blah. It also got Snoop name in it, Corrupt name in it, Suge Knight name in it. It's a lot of people names in it. It shows all his charges, alleging that he was the protection, but really he was extorting people and, you know, all kind of shit, man. He was offering protection for the shit that he was doing, you know. A lot of shit. It also got a murder case in there where not only was he so reckless, he murdered his own artist. You know, he got his artist, put him in a studio in Las Vegas and murdered him. You know, all because shit went bad and it was a diss song, you know, so... You know, this shit is crazy. You know, remember Loose Cannon tell a story of Gilly the Kid being stripped and robbed and Nipsey Hussle coming up and seeing everything and then giving Gilly like $25,000 and shit like that. You know, the feds unsealed this document that said that this was the gameplay. This is how they did these things. Not saying Nip was involved, but you know, the shit that the gameplay involved this shit. You know, the gameplay said that these guys were extorting people, robbing people, then giving them some of their money back and all kind of shit like that, like they was protection. Make sure you check in next time and all kind of crazy shit like that. You know, this indictment looks wild as hell. Not only that, it's other people on there. You clearly see Monty on there. You know, people know him in Cali. It's other people on there. Loose Cannon on there. Brick Baby. What caught my attention is it's a female on there. It's a female on this case too. She's 51 years old. It looks like her name is Tiffany Shanrika Hines. Looks like her name is involved with something like a Grammy or something like that. I don't know now. I'm gonna keep y'all updated on this. But it looked like it's a woman on this case that know the ins and the out of this shit. These guys were gang banging with a woman with them. You know, so it looks like this whole shit finna get shut down because she probably gonna tell all kind of shit like that. So they had a woman on this case, you know. The crazy part is the leader of this gang who they say was doing this shit, it looked like he about to be 60 years old. He old as hell out here doing this gang banging shit. You know, a case like this to set him down for the rest of his life. We gotta be better than this. I understand the play though, but they say Big U was like this. Remember, the movie Friday was documented, you know, because of his life. You know, he was Depot. Even Tiny Lester, the guy who plays Depot, tell you he got that character from Big U. That movie came out 20, 30 years ago. That guy's still acting like that, you know. Didn't really see a lot of growth in it. You know, he was a manager and he was behind a lot of people. The feds say he was faking it off like he was doing charities and, you know, giving back to the communities. But in reality, he was shaking people down, beating them up, robbing them, all kind of shit. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. I'm going to keep y'all updated on this. But it looked like, you know, Nipsey Hussle escaped death before with an altercation with Big U.